Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and ring that bell. You'll be notified of future videos. You are on another adventure with my RV group. Hello everyone. This week's release will be a little bit different. Instead of an adventure we are on, I will be highlighting some of the equipment we are now utilizing to bring good quality video to our social media channels. Some of the things we will highlight today are our Canon EOS camera system, our GoPro camera and video setup, our Rode dual wireless mic setup that we've started utilizing, our DJI drone that we use to capture video and still pictures from the air, and our Lectric e-bikes that we hope will take us into some new areas that were inaccessible to us before, and that we didn't have bikes to get on some of the bike trails that were afforded us in some of the areas that we were on. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. We've got the GoPro Hero 5 here by GoPro. It's been one of our main sources of video since we've started this almost 3 years ago. We utilize a Lense carrier that I ordered. It holds the GoPro device to connect an external mic. You can see there using our Rode dual wireless mic system that we have. I needed a different carrier other than the standard GoPro carrier for the added equipment and the cables that I needed to plug into there. And then we also used the standard GoPro selfie stick. You'll see here as it comes around, and I'm holding it in my hand, but you'll see it as it extends here, extends out. You can easily use it while you're walking to point back toward you, or raise it up in order to be able to get a shot of something from above. Here are the Rode devices. This is your receiver that goes on the device that you're putting the audio into, and there are two mics with wind features on them to keep background noise and especially wind noise out of your audio. Just click it on your shirt like that. The other person, even if they're in the other room and not part of the video, or behind you on the bicycle or hiking ahead of you, your second audio would come in from the second mic. That way you would be able to capture both sides of the conversation. This is the DJI drone. You can see that it just lifted up there off its little perch that I've got set up. We use this for aerial photography as well as aerial video. It does not have sound, so we do have to voice over when we're using the DJI drone. We'll do a little fly over there. You can see it here in the living room as I have it raised up in the roof. See the rotors turning. We're capturing a shot of the drone in the air. Just another one of the many tools that we use. Here is the Canon Rebel EOS T7 camera base. Do have a lens attached there, one of our magnification lens that we use of several that we have. This one happens to be a Canon zoom lens, 75 to 300 zoom. Here the Canon bases again with the 18 to 24 zoom lens. This is the smallest one lens that we have for this EOS Rebel T7 camera that we utilize. It probably does most of the shots and the still shots that we do when we are out and about. Here is our Mac Daddy, the Sigma 150 to 600 zoom lens that attaches to this Canon base. This does allow us to reach out there on some minute things and bring them in close enough that we can see, that we are able to photograph, as well as do some videography with the camera as well. This is the largest zoom lens that we have in our arsenal of things to use. It must be used with the tripod. We also have a high definition filter, or whatever you want to call it, that gives you a wider angle than the lens. This is a macro, digital advanced high definition DSLR Pro MC, AF digital wide converter, whatever that means, made in Japan. You can see that screws on to either this lens or the smaller lens that is on the camera base at the moment. And then we have some additional filters here that screws onto there in order to create some effects or get rid of or do some filtration on the background. One of the things that we have added this year are the Lectric, L-E-C-T-R-I-C, Lectric bikes. Well, we have two of these. Lisa and I both gave each other one for Christmas, is the way it turned out. I don't know if either one of the other one knew that was happening or not. Maybe we did. We feel like the e-bike will give us a different platform and allow us to get into some other places. Instead of just hikes, also doing some bike hiking, bike riding on some of the bike trails that are around the United States. You can see, turn it on here on the screen, you can see the display, shows you your energy bar, how much battery you have left, the speed, miles per hour, and the pedal assist, what you've got your pedal assist set on how much assist, if any, that you're wanting. And you can see that I've already went 22 miles on mine. It was at 0 when I got it in. It does fold up. It's one of the versions that does fold up. You can fold the handlebars down. And as you see here, you can fold the bike in two as well with that release also. That will allow you to put it in the back of an SUV or our Jeep or Lisa's Infiniti, whatever we chose to put it in, or you could put it in a tote to put it up in the back of a truck. We ended up getting as you will see here in a minute, a new rack for e-bikes and approved for motorhomes on the back of the motorhome. We had to change racks for the simple fact of the rack that we had for the earlier bicycles would not carry this weight. You can see the e-bike has a rear light, so it can be ridden at night, give you some visibility to cars that are following. Also has a headlight on the front where you can see if it starts to get dark on you before you get back. It does have a switch that you can turn on and off. And then you can see down here, I have a bicycle lock that's right here. You can lock the bicycle down if you park it somewhere while you go in a store or walk up the street or whatever you do. We feel this is going to be an added feature and give us some ease in some things that we do and allow us to do some other things than what we've been doing. We did choose an e-bike that had the fat tire on it. We felt that would be smoother riding for us at our age and ability to ride. That's the purpose of getting the e-bike, to have the pedal assist capability as well for those trying times. And I guess these old knees that I have. You can see the new fold-up rack that we have there on the back of the junkyard for the bicycles. It folds up when you don't have them on there. These arms here fold out. They fold out like that. And then you've got the locks here that come down on the bicycle, and they lock here to prevent people from taking them off. We will also add a second layer of security onto the bicycles as well as a recording camera, because the e-bicycles, they tend to be a hot item for theft as you travel around, if people get a chance to do that. So we want to make it more difficult for that to happen. We're going to show the editing software that we use to create our videos. We use Windows Movie Maker full version. It is a paid thing that we had to purchase. You can see here, this is where I'm actually working on this video that we're going to release, and what we're doing here. You can see the different lines of text that can be in there. You can see there the DJI drone from this one here. You've got picture-in-picture. You've got captions that you can put over your main channel. You can move it to where you can mess with it. You can see as we go through the different frames, frame by frame here, where you can cut and paste and do what you need to do to the video to try to make it as good as you can. You can preview it there on what it goes through. You can see the very first of this one here and what it's going to do. You download your videos, images, logos, like I've got, here's the images I've got in there. It's my cover page, I'll call it one of the two. I gotta see the resolution. Music, I've only uploaded music source for this video here. And you can create templates. You got stuff that's in here that's free, license free, that you can utilize. Different transitions between the videos and pictures that you can use. Stickers that are available to use throughout the video if you're creating something for that. And then different templates that's available for different types of businesses and stuff that you may be creating a video about. Kind of gives you a little head start on everything. But again, we use the Windows Movie Maker, as you can see here, and I've been using it for over a year now, and it works good with what we want it to do. And I've gotten used to it. You know, I can create additional lines to add things in, or let's just say here I want to put a YouTube picture-in-picture here. You know, I've got my picture-in-picture track, and I want it right there at that show. And then I can size it to whatever size I'm wanting it, or wherever part of the screen that I'm wanting it in. I can go in and motion and zoom if I want to take and say give it we'll just say anything. We'll say a a fly in. I can take and add animation to it, and we'll back it up here and you'll be able to see it fly in here when it comes in. So multiple things that you can do with this in order to try to create a entertaining video as well. I'm doing everything I can, work harder and harder to create not just good content, but entertaining to where you will want to watch it as well. But that's our software that we use for editing. I want to thank you for watching today. None of the products shown today have paid any interest to my RV group or asked us to show or explain anything. These are just tools that we utilize. Thank you again.